Hey everyone, so I'm here to talk about the energy of March 15th. If you're hopping on, welcome. One of the perks of me going live is that you get any free readings or messages. I don't always do that, but the majority of the time, that's what I'm offering. So make sure you stay as a follower and subscriber here and click the bell button. All right. So, first thing I want to do is just cleanse my hands because I feel like I want to start with fresh energy here. I was just working on someone. So just kind of closing out of their energy, coming in here. I just announced on Instagram that I was coming on. So let's pull up some cards for the energy of what March 15th has to bring. I do dailies underneath my shorts as well, so you can always see that 60-second video. It doesn't really help that much, but it's something to inspire you to start your day. I'm also underneath Facebook through Horseman Readings. I have a profile and business page, but something new that I have is my spiritual support team. So that's where I'm there to motivate and inspire you guys. So the more you share, the more you will receive. And I also have a membership group that you can also join. All of that you can find through my horsemanreadings.com. I have a new moon reading that I did already, and then I have new moon readings that I'm emailing to people as well. So that's something that you can, again, check out through my site. I now have a shop and I'm inching my way as I'm getting things up on there. So thanks for everyone who's been supporting me there as well. I really appreciate it. Sending people out lovely healing packages. It's nice to see people working on their health, working on their heart chakra. And I am doing a heart chakra free yoga at 11 a.m. on this Friday. So that's another thing you can take advantage of. And then the replay is going to be available for my pro and VIP. I just felt like my members needed, based on the theta healing we just did with everybody, with the new moon coming in, I kind of feel like they need a little bit of a beginner yoga for their heart. So bringing more love into the self. All right. So a couple cards we have, if I don't see anybody asking for a message, is the lower world. Okay. So the lower world, basically, I'm going to look into more like dream work, things like that with this energy. Last night, I dreamt so much that I would dream, I would wake up, I would dream, I would wake up, and they're so deep and so significant. So one of the things you might want to look into, if you're in my membership group already, we have a dream workshop. That's one thing that I would take advantage of. And then the other thing is just actually doing your own dream interpretation. So the workshop teaches you how to do that. However, it's also really easy if you had a dream to just quickly look up, what does it mean when you dream of a dog? And what you'll find is that there's a theme that's going on in your dreams. Okay. So if you don't remember your dreams, I would say that's also something to start looking into. Why are you blocking yourself from going deeper of what's going on unconsciously? When I teach theta healing or do theta healing, I do teach a little theta healing in my membership, but just offering that to people, we're tapping into what's going on underneath the surface. So if you're noticing that you might have any blocks in wanting to know your truth, that might be coming up as well. Because sometimes, even like right now, if you don't want a message, but you're watching this, what's holding you back from wanting to know something about a situation or a circumstance? Is it you're fearful of asking for that? Is it because you're too busy right now? Or is it because you feel like you want to do it all by yourself? So independent energy might be coming up for you today. It's not a bad thing to be an independent woman. However, it's also one of those things that we also need to receive as much as we're giving. So ask yourself if you're receiving enough at this time. The ancient ones, that's been a big thing for me as well, with receiving, just receiving money, receiving gifts, that sort of thing. It feels like for some reason I've always been more comfortable with giving than actually receiving from someone. And that's something that's really kind of coming up for me with working more on finances and abundance. So asking yourself if you relate to that with money as well, if you're one of those really generous people, but when it comes to quote unquote taking from others, you might not have an easy time with that. Right. And that's not a bad quality, to be generous and kind. However, why are you not willing to receive that? And that's where the heart chakra stuff is coming up a bit, because you absolutely deserve all the things that you dream of, all the goals that you have. And in my Facebook support group there, that's really where I'm doing my best to prompt other people to start thinking about some of their passion projects, some of their bigger goals that they have, even if it's on a daily or weekly basis. Okay. So ancient ones, this is really talking about someone who needs more relaxation. That was underneath my shorts today as well, that there might be someone who's sick watching as well. And that's just sometimes stress related. Okay. So remind yourself to um, communicate with yourself in positive ways. Tell yourself it's okay if everything's not getting done. Even I feel like right now my plants feel a little bit neglected because I need to get a new pot for this guy, and it just keeps getting put on my back burner. Okay, but I'm saying, well, I'm more important than my plants, right? But it's also like inner exchanges that you're having, not just dialogue with yourself, but what are you putting inside of your body too? So, are you eating things that are bad for you? Are you smoking, things like that. Just things that you know are not healthy. But again, there's a reason why you're doing that. There's something that you're not feeling positive about. So positive reinforcement might be significant at this time today as well. For some reason, I felt like I was supposed to come on here live. I had a few minutes to be able to do that. The link through horsemanreadings.com. I'll put in my description all my links, but that's where you can sign up for the free yoga. And I would highly recommend if you're drawn towards me to even just have one session together. Those are 35 minutes. And then we can kind of sort out ways that we could move forward, whether it's joining the membership group or doing the free yoga class, or perhaps it's just you doing some of your own practices for the next few weeks. I think baby steps are really important. So just remind yourself if you're doing really small things and you're doing great things, as long as you're doing something, you are moving forward. And I love you. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.